watching Raw. I damn sure haven't been watching SmackDown. I don't even watch Superstars or main events, so what the fuck is the point? But anyway, what's going on, my Cherokee Nation? It's your boy TheJayHonovi, the Native American Sensation, and if you're a wrestling fan, then this video is for you. If you're not a wrestling fan, but you are interested, then this video is for you. If you're not a wrestling fan and you're not interested, then who the fuck cares? This is my official preview / predictions for WWE Summerslam 2015. And, stacked card, not gonna lie. Stacked card, but poorly booked matches. And a bunch of pointless matches at that. Not gonna lie. I mean, who knows? SummerSlam might be good, but y'all read the title. If CENA wins, I'm done with WWE. Not watching anymore until he loses the title. So I'm gonna go ahead and read off the card, and then I'm gonna read off the card, and then I'm gonna tell you the matches that I'm looking forward to the most. And there's only like 3 of them, so. And then after that, in separate videos, I'm gonna, you know what I mean. I do a lot of these videos separate and then mash them up together in iMovie. You know what I do. But in separate videos, I'm gonna talk about each match one by one. And there's 10 matches in all. I'll probably do some filler shit, but who cares? This is gonna be a long ass video. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is gonna go at least 40 minutes or so. Who knows? Also, I'm on this website called CageSideSeats.com, and this is the full card, the full official card. I was about to say updated, but the full official card. So all 10 matches, and they got descriptions for some of these matches. So yeah, we're gonna start from the bottom because they got the main event. They got the main event all the way up top. So let's start from the bottom. You got Team Bella versus Team Bad versus Team PCB. Awful names, better enemies. You all in yet? Yeah, I'm in. Remember used to do that shit in elementary school? You like spell run. Are you in? Are you in? Kevin Steen versus Kevin Cesaro. Kevin Steen versus Cesaro. A grudge match with the potential to steal the show. Assuming Aries makes it out of his ladder match with Finn Balor at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Okay. Yeah, this will be a fucking grudge match. Oh man. Let me not get distracted. Stephen Amell, and Adrian Neville versus Stardust, who should be Cody Rhodes, and King Barrett. Horrible fucking gimmick that doesn't even work anymore. The Green Arrow is the hero Stardust has been looking for. Adrian Neville and Barrett are just along for the ride. Yeah, it's not even supposed to be a tag match, but I'm going to get to that in a second. Primetime Players versus New Day versus Los Matadores versus the Lucid Dragons. Convoluted booking has led to a fatal 4-way for the tag team titles. I think this will be a great match, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not looking forward to it, though. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper, which is a repeat of last year, with the exception of Eric Rowan and Seth Rollins, because they're not in the match. It's just a regular ass tag match. One of the best rivalries of 2014, Shield versus the Wyatt family, is. Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck that shit is? Because these words are little as hell, so I gotta squint sometimes. Reignited in a tag team match with not so subtle hints of a possible heel turn. Yeah, in this match you won't see a heel turn, but later on in the night, maybe, hopefully. Ryback versus the Big Show versus the Miz. Nobody gives a fuck about this match. The big guy is back and ready to defend his IC title in a match over. Oh, I was about to say overly booked. Originally booked for Battleground. Nobody wanted to see this match at Battleground. What the fuck makes you think somebody wants to? What makes you think people want to see this match at SummerSlam? When they heard that, when we heard that match was canceled at Battleground, we applauded WWE. Ain't nobody want to see that shit. Nobody gives a shit about the Miz. Everybody wants Big Show to retire. So Yeah. Seth Rollins versus John Cena. You read the title. If Cena wins, I'm fucking done. Both the WWE and United States Championship titles are on the line. Flying knees option. And last but never least, The Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. It's the rematch you haven't been waiting for, as the Phenom you haven't been waiting for. Damn. As the Phenom attempts to get revenge for the Beast, breaking his streak at WrestleMania 30. Now just 1 week away from Showtime. Showtime! As Sting would say. And the card looks to be complete. Yep. Card looks to be complete. Now I'm wondering in my head, like, is Undertaker going to be the heel, though? With Brock as the face? Because Brock did turn babyface. And Undertaker has been going for low blows, so... yeah, is Undertaker the heel this time? I don't know. It just wouldn't seem right, you know, with Undertaker being the heel. And Undertaker dead... oh, never mind. Well, nowadays it wouldn't seem right, you know, with him being a heel. Nowadays. The Ministry Undertaker, yeah, that was a good heel because he was doing sacrifices to random ass divas and shit. But yeah. Anyway, let's get started with the matches that I'm looking forward to. Alright, so the only matches I'm looking forward to: Team Bella versus Team Bad versus Team PCB. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's true. Because these matches are getting better. Yeah, the NXT Divas on the main roster and they're not fucking them over like they did Amell. So, yeah. And they kind of did Paige bad too. But now that they got Charlotte and Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks, Divas division is pretty much saved in my opinion. I was on YouTube earlier. And, you know, WWE has this series called 5 Things where Tom Phillips goes over 5 things, you know, that we didn't forgot about in WWE. And one episode of 5 Things, we talked about the people that have winless records at SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? Goes from Booker T to, and what I mean by winless is people who never won at SummerSlam, you know, always lost. Booker T lost at every SummerSlam that he'd been in. Jeff Hardy done lost every SummerSlam that he done been in. Nikki Bella has lost every SummerSlam that she done been in. So you know Team Bella ain't winning this match. It's either going to be Team Bad or Team PCB. Most likely to be Team Bad, but I'm going to get to that in a second. Kevin Steen versus Cesaro. That's another match I'm looking forward to. Because I called that match. I knew they was going to put that on the card. I just didn't predict it on video. I kind of had that in my head. I was just thinking, like, what if they put that on the card? Like, that'd be a show stealer, right? And they actually put the shit on the card, and I'm surprised. They read my mind. The next match I'm looking forward to: Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. Undertaker with those low blows is just hilarious, man. I want to see what's going to happen next. I want to see how many low blows he goes for in this match. And quite frankly, those are the only 3 matches that I'm looking forward to. The other matches are just pointless as fuck. So, yeah. So let's get started with my predictions, shall we? So we got Team Bella versus Team Bad versus Team PCB. Nikki Bella and Brie Bella versus Tamina, Naomi, and Sasha Banks. And versus Paige, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte. Now, Team Bad stands for Team Beautiful and Dangerous. That's not really a bad name. A Team Bella. Why didn't you just say the Bella Twins? Why Team Bella? Come on now, Team Bella. That's kind of bad. Team PCB. Pretty soon you're gonna have memes with Team PCP and not Team PCB. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. Then they're gonna have to change their names again because their names are damn near close to a fucking drug. I thought Submission Sorority was bad. PCP is gonna be worse. But I got Team Bad winning this one. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say I'm pulling for Team PCB, but yeah. And PCB stands for Paige, Charlotte, and Becky. That's stupid. That's the best they can come up with. Come on now. But I got bad winning this one. Looking forward to this. This is gonna be a good ass match, and I think this match will last. I'm gonna guess the time scheme for these matches too. This Divas match, I'm guessing this is gonna be what? Around 10 minutes or so. I hope it's at least 10 minutes. And not no short ass bullshit that they usually do on pay-per-views or special events, as they say now. Yeah. Oh, my mic was in my shirt. I was about to say. Next we got Kevin Steen or Kevin Owens versus Cesaro. Like I said, I pretty much called this whole damn thing. Pretty much called this match. I was actually looking forward to this. I did see one Raw from a couple weeks ago where they had a little disagreement. You know, it looked like they was getting ready to start a feud. Actually, it started at the June 29th episode of Monday Night Raw. I was actually there. That's actually when it started. Cesaro just came out for the U.S. Open Challenge, U.S. Title Open Challenge, and Kevin Steen hopped in the ring and cost him the match. Pop-up powerbombing, pop-up powerbombing, both of them. So, yeah, that was actually the start of it, and I called it. From there, I called it. I said, if that match doesn't happen, actually no. Yeah, it's CENA and Steen at Battleground. So I was thinking in my head, I'm guessing SummerSlam is next. So if this is the last match between Steen and CENA, you know, at Battleground, then Steen and Cesaro, I'm gonna say Steen and Owens like a stupid ass. Steen and Cesaro would be a better choice for SummerSlam instead of doing another Steen CENA match. You can just wait on that. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much how I called it. I don't know if I was the first person to say that match is going to happen. I pretty much predicted it was going to happen. And now it's happening. Looking forward to it. I got Steen winning that though. I mean, that'd be the only way he'll get off that loss that he's going to take at NXT TakeOver. Lose one night, win the next night. As long as they don't fuck him over, it looks like they're going down that road to start fucking him over. Please don't put him in that route. I mean, he lost to Cena clean. Twice, actually. So please don't let that be the case. Please. Next, you got Stephen Amell and Adrian Noble versus Stardust versus... Oh. I'm going to say versus again. Stardust and King Barrett. Now, originally, this was supposed to be Stardust versus Stephen Amell. But what had happened was, and this is actually on a wrestling news source, I think in other dirt sheets as well, but Stephen Amell was actually training. He actually injured himself. He was lifting weights, and I'm guessing what happened when he was lifting the weights, the shit came loose. He was, I think he was, you know, like fake bench pressing with two different weights. You know, he was, or he was doing that, and one of the weights fell off and hit his jaw and took a big chunk out of his tongue. Man, and he sounded kind of different in that video that he did. So yeah. So to protect him, they put him in a tag match instead. A lot of people say, yeah, he wasn't even going to be there at SummerSlam, but no, he ain't going to disappoint. Oh shit. So that's pretty much that. What the fuck are they doing with Adrian Noble though? They ain't doing nothing with him. They ain't doing nothing with AJ They ain't doing shit with Wade Barrett. WWE needs to stop fucking up, man. Next, we got Primetime Players versus New Day versus Los Matadors versus the Lucid Dragons. Not really looking forward to this match. Will it be a great match? Yeah, probably. Who knows? I mean, it's a fatal 4-way tag match, so why wouldn't it be a good match? We didn't have all kinds of great fatal 4-way tag team matches. I just hope this is going to be on the same level as the starting match to Unforgiven 2001. If not, the starting match to Armageddon 2002. You know what I'm saying? Because both matches were fatal 4-way tag team matches. And it was elimination style. So hopefully this match is elimination style and not first pin rules. That first pin rules will just spoil my whole interest in the match. It'll just make the match fucking pointless. So hopefully it's elimination style. Or did they already announce that it was going to be elimination style? I haven't been watching Raw, so maybe they did announce it. I don't know. But for the Stephen Amell and XXJayMaverickXx versus Stardust and King Barrett, you should already know. Stephen Amell and XXJayMaverickXx is obvious. It's one of the most predictable ass match. That's one of the most predictable matches on the card. The tag title match. Primetime Players. If not, then the Lucid Dragons. New Day ain't winning it back no time soon. I guess New Day will probably get it back by the end of the year, maybe. And then they'll probably lose them again before WrestleMania. If not at if not at WrestleMania, or maybe after WrestleMania. But yeah, New Day will be getting it back, just not now. Then you got Roman Reigns versus Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. Not really looking forward to this. We done seen the Shield versus the Wyatt countless times. I said versus the Wyatt family countless times in 2014. Do we really want to see this shit again? No. Will it be a good match? Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? But if you've seen every Shield versus Wyatt match, you pretty much know how this match is gonna go. This is another predictable ass match on the card. And we all know that Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose is gonna win. Why wouldn't it? And of course they're gonna win is because of what's gonna I think it's gonna set up what's gonna happen later on in the night. Because I usually don't watch Sean's View ENT's videos on YouTube. I haven't watched any of his videos in like a year or so. No, that's a lie. I've seen like a couple months. But his most recent video about the outcome or swerve for Rollins and CENA might see a double heel turn. What I mean by that is WWE might not be able to make up their minds on who they want to turn heel, either Roman Reigns or Dean Ambrose, so why not both? And that'll end up resulting in a face turn for Rollins, and the reason why I say face turn for Rollins is because they might have both Reigns and Ambrose turn heel and work for the Authority, work for Triple H. It ain't like they're going to do shit with Kane, so he might as well retire. With Rollins, he'll end up turning face and battling it out with Seth Rollins. So at Survivor Series, if it ain't Team CENA versus whoever, then it'll be Team Rollins versus the Authority, I guess. If that's the case, I'm all Team Rollins. I've been a Seth Rollins fan. I'm still a Seth Rollins fan. I'm just not a fan of him being a champion at this moment. Not the world champion. No. But anyway, that's my prediction for that match. We got Ryback versus Big Show versus The Miz. We all know who wins next. Let me stop playing. Yeah, Ryback's gonna win. Why wouldn't it? Nobody gives a fuck about The Miz. And why would he get an IC champion? And why would he win the IC championship now anyway? It makes no sense. Then Big Show, I mean, I know he won the Andre the Giant, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, but nobody gave a fuck. Only thing people gave a fuck about was Damien Sandow turning on the Miz. That was it. Other than that, the whole thing was shit. Aside from Kalisto being, no, wait, not Kalisto, Kenta being in the match. Hideo Itami. I almost forgot his damn name. He being also damn long. Anyway, yeah, Ryback's winning that match. Without a shadow of a doubt. It's another predictable ass match. And we got the most controversial, and what most people say is the most predictable match out of the whole card. In my opinion, Rollins versus Cena for the WWE Championship and United States Championship is the most unpredictable match on the card, because you'll never know what might happen. And like I said in the beginning of the video, WWE tends to make small changes or big changes at the last minute, as usual. They did it last year, why wouldn't they do it this year? Because last year, Cena was supposed to win, but yeah, they made the choice to have Brock win. Why? Because Cena won at Extreme Rules 2012. So, to get even, they had Brock win this time. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I don't know if that was actually true, but that's just my opinion. I know y'all gonna be in the comments, like, where the fuck you heard that? Where the fuck you heard that from? Leave the source in the description, bro. I want to know. I want proof. No, that was just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Opinion. God damn it. Some of these motherfuckers don't act. Shit. Some of y'all motherfuckers act like y'all don't know what opinion means. And that's just my opinion, like I said. And at the beginning of the video, like I said, you read the title. If Cena wins, I'm fucking done. But Cena most likely won't be winning, because y'all seen the new gear that he's wearing, the new shirt. It says 15 on the back, which stands for 15-time champion. It ain't like he's gonna wear that for 1 week only and then change up his gear again. So I ain't got nothing to be afraid of. Or nothing to be afraid of. I ain't got nothing to worry about. Cena ain't winning this match. And if he does win this match, it'll most likely be by DQ. Why? Because Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose might come out, cause Rollins the match. Or Sheamus might come out and insert himself into the match and cause Rollins the match. Or call Cena the match, rather, and have Rollins win, because Sheamus ain't win no championships no time soon, unless it's the U.S. or IC championship. I mean, he ain't winning that WWE title no time soon. Or Sheamus can insert himself in the match, cashing in Money in the Bank, and by the end of the match, Reigns and Ambrose can come out, turn heel, beat the shit out of all three of them, and then, just so Cena won't get another title shot, just so Cena won't get handed another title shot, because he got handed this title shot before he even beat Rollins again. Yeah, I didn't see that episode of Raw, but I did watch the clip of him challenging Rollins. He didn't even beat him yet. Rollins gave him a title shot, and then he beat him later on that night. So he got handed the title shot before he beat him. Well, like I was saying, Sheamus can come out, insert himself into the match, cashing in Money in the Bank. Ambrose and Reigns can come out at the end of the match, resulting in a swerve, beating the shit out of Cena, Rollins, and what's his name? Shit. Sheamus. Dude is so forgettable nowadays. I forgot his fucking name. Beat the shit out of all three of them. Rollins throws Cena out of the ring, hit Sheamus with a pedigree or something like that. 1, 2, 3, Rollins wins. Falls out, United States champion. and WWE champion. I mean, it can go either way. And John Cena most likely will probably beg for another title shot, kissing ass as usual. But yeah. It's one of the only matches I'm not really looking forward to and I really don't give a fuck about. Yeah. Last but not least, this actually went pretty fast. I thought this was gonna go a lot. I don't know. I thought this shit was gonna go a lot longer than this, to be honest. I guess we were 25 minutes in? Or 30 minutes in at least? I don't know. Oh shit, I almost forgot. Yeah, like I said, I got Rollins winning. But not the way you think. He ain't winning clean. No. Ain't no chance in hell he's gonna win clean. But anyway. Got Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar. Now, this is the most unpredictable match. I don't know who's gonna win this. My gut is telling me Undertaker, but I'm gonna say Brock. Actually, fuck it. I'm going with Undertaker. I'm going with my gut. I'm going with Undertaker. Because I can... Actually, you know what? This match is predictable in my opinion. Because I pretty much know what's going to happen. Because Undertaker's been going for those low blows, right? So I predict the Undertaker goes for a low blow at the end of the match, chokeslams Brock, and then tombstones him for the win. I'm probably just low blows him and tombstones him right away for the win. If that happens, the whole city of LA will boo the shit out of Undertaker. They already booed him this past Monday night on Raw from that last low blow that he gave. Man, what is up with Undertaker and these low blows, man? That shit is hilarious. What made him start doing that, man? He did it at Battleground. He did it this past Monday. Even though I didn't watch Raw, I watched the clip. The top 10 moments of Monday Night Raw from whatever the date is on YouTube. That's the clips that I watched. Man, I don't know. I laugh every time Undertaker do that. Like, is he trying to be a heel or something? I mean, heel Undertaker ain't gonna work anymore. That shit worked in the 90s. It worked with him as Big Evil, and it worked with him as the Ministry Undertaker. It's not gonna work with him as a dead man. No, that shit ain't gonna work unless he's just a tweener now. Who knows? Damn, son. This shit went rather quick. Damn. Hope I didn't miss any matches though. No, my prediction for every match went 2 minutes or less. The only one that went 4 minutes long was the CENA match. CENA Rollins match. And I think the Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose versus Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. I think that went 4 minutes as well. Man, I thought this was gonna go a lot longer. I said this shit might end up going 40 minutes or so, but man, and you can count this one as 3 minutes because I just went over the 3 minute mark. Man. Anyway. As I was editing the video, I realized that I left out 2 matches because I fucking forgot. I mean, that's how forgettable these matches are. This is why I say that most of the matches on this card are fucking... I mean, there's no reason for some of these matches to be on the card. Like, they're so forgettable. You know what I'm saying? One of the matches I forgot, Dolph Ziggler versus Rusev. I forgot that feud was even happening. I mean, I wasn't paying no attention to Rusev. How the fuck was I supposed to know that this match was gonna happen on the card, man? Damn. I got Ziggler winning. Why wouldn't he win? But the other match that I left out by accident is Randy Orton versus Sheamus. If you've seen every Orton Sheamus match, you pretty much know the outcome. Orton is going to win, of course. And Sheamus, you know, he's going to be the 3rd person to unsuccessfully cash in that Money in the Bank. We all know it. I see it coming. I see it happening. So yeah, those are my predictions. So as usual, we're gonna wrap this up like a condom. I'll see y'all in the next video. Leave a like on this bitch on your way out of here. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe, baby. Don't just subscribe to Goddamn Scribe. But that being said, it's your boy TheJayHonovi signing off this time. Peace.